They always said I was the capable one. You're so capable, Maya, my mom would sigh, like it was some kind of compliment. You don't need as much help as your brother. You're independent. I didn't realize those words were the setup for a betrayal I never saw coming. The night everything unraveled, I was coming home from a double shift, my hands raw from scrubbing dishes after the line cook walked out. My phone pinged, 3 missed calls from my mom, then a text. Don't worry about the Subaru. We handled it. Handled what? I stepped into the driveway and froze. The empty space where my car should have been, my silver 2015 Subaru Outback, the one I worked 2 jobs to afford, was just gone. I stormed inside. Where's my car? My dad didn't even look up from the couch. Calm down, Maya. Calm down? Someone stole my car. My mom waved her hand dismissively, like I was overreacting about a missing sock. Oh, we didn't want you stressing after work. Your brother needed it. I blinked. What? He has that job interview, my dad said. He can't take the bus. You're capable. You can manage without a car for a bit. The air left my lungs all at once. You gave him my car? My voice cracked. Without asking me? We didn't give it, my mom said, though her eyes flicked guiltily to the side. Just loaned it. So where is he? At Tyler's place. They're working things out. Working things out? I repeated. He's with the guy he cheated on his girlfriend with, and you gave him my car so he could go party? Maya, my dad snapped, don't make this about morals. I stared at them, feeling something cold and electric settle in my chest. I wasn't the capable daughter. I was the convenient one. The one they could take from because I wouldn't fight back. But they were wrong. I walked out before I said something unforgivable, my pulse pounding in my ears like war drums. I called my brother. Straight to voicemail. I called again. Nothing. Fine. If he wouldn't answer, I knew who would, Tyler. He picked up on the first ring. Hello? It's Maya, I said tightly. Where's my car? A beat of nervous silence. We're at a party. At Sierra's place. Of course. The girl whose birthday party I specifically told him not to use my car to go to. Because she lived on a canyon road notorious for drunk drivers and idiots who thought speeding made them immortal. I didn't have a car, but I sure as hell had legs and fury. By the time I reached the house, half a mile uphill, my lungs were burning. Music thumped through the walls, and colored lights strobed from the windows. And there it was. My Subaru. Parked crookedly. The passenger side door scraped, the bumper dented. Something in me broke. I marched inside, shoving past drunk bodies and spilled beer until I spotted him, my brother, lounging on the couch like a king, keys twirling around his finger. Where's the respect, Maya? He slurred when he saw me. Mom said you wouldn't make this a big deal. I took in the scene, the dented car, the drunken smirk, the people watching like this was entertainment. Give me the keys. You're so dramatic. He tossed them lazily toward me, and they hit the floor. You're capable. You'll figure it out. That damn word. Capable. Like I didn't bleed when I was cut. Like my sacrifices didn't cost anything. I knelt down, picked up the keys, and when I stood, my voice was ice. You're right. I am capable. I left the party, walked straight to my car, and sat behind the wheel. The smell of someone else's cologne filled the cabin. A half-eaten sandwich sat on my dash. Dirt smeared across my seat. I called the police. Not to report the car stolen. Not yet. I reported the hit and run. Someone had clearly sideswiped my vehicle. The officers came, took pictures, asked questions. I told them, truthfully, that I found it like this. That it had been taken without my permission. That my brother had been driving it. They said they'd need to talk to him. And that was only the opening move. The next day, while my parents yelled about how family loyalty mattered more than a stupid car, I called my insurance company. I'd like to remove 2 authorized drivers from my policy, I said calmly. My parents. Then I asked for a new key fob to be programmed at the dealership. I told them my old one had been compromised. They wiped it. And because the car was registered solely in my name, no one could stop me. When my brother came home later, hungover and confused, he clicked the unlock button on his stolen fob. Nothing happened. He tried again. And again. Finally he yelled, "Maya. What did you do?" I stepped outside, holding my freshly programmed keys, leaning casually against my Subaru, now safe, repaired, and detailed to perfection. I took my car back. You're being insane. No, I cut him off. I'm being capable. Like you all said. My parents stormed onto the porch, lecturing me about compassion, about how I humiliated the family, about how my brother needed support. I let them yell. Then I handed them an envelope. Inside was the police report number and a copy of a written statement the officer asked me to finalize, confirming my brother took the car without permission and drove it under the influence. My brother's face drained of color. You wouldn't. I haven't submitted it, I said. Yet. My mom gasped. Maya, he's your brother. And I was your daughter, I said quietly. But you didn't care when it was my life you made harder. Silence. Heavy and stunned. My brother stumbled forward. Maya, please. Here's the deal, I said. You will never touch my car again. You will never take anything from me without asking. You will get a job, not excuses. One slip, one lie, one attempt to guilt me, and that report goes through. His mouth opened and closed like a dying fish. He nodded. My parents started to protest, but I held up a hand. I'm done being the capable one. I'm done being the one you drain so he can coast. Nobody argued after that. It's been 3 months now. My Subaru is still mine. My brother found a job. My parents are still awkward around me, like they've seen the dark side of someone they underestimated. Good. Because I'm capable. But not in the way they thought. And here's the part nobody knows, until now. A week after everything calmed down, I found a note taped to my Subaru's steering wheel. My brother's handwriting. Just 3 words. I'm trying, Maya. For the first time in a long time, I believed him. I didn't forgive everything. I didn't forget what they did. But I finally took back control of my life, and the respect they stole from me. And sometimes, justice isn't loud. Sometimes it's the quiet moment when everyone realizes you're not the family doormat anymore. If you made it this far into my story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life confessions and jaw-dropping stories.